I'm interested in this ancient helm that has been spoken of by a Nord in Dagon Fel. After asking around, some have called it the Helm of Tohan, and it is supposed to be made out of adamantium. That is medium armor, and that is the armor I wear. So yes, I will go and seek these brothers out, who are supposed to be trying to storm the Daedric ruin that the helm lies in. So I turn back to the west, I believe, where I was told the Daedric ruin is, and once the helm is in my hands, hopefully, if it actually exists, and is there, then I will catch a ship out of the Nord town of Dagon Fel to the Telvanni lands to the southeast. My life has seemingly turned into a story, like one of those that I've been reading since returning to Vardenfell, but without the horrific ending that so many authors like to add in. Hopefully. If my life is to have a horrific ending, then at the least, I would like to have helped some people, change things for the better for them. Not all the stories I've read have such terrible endings, but many of them have. The lock-picking Dunmer woman Chance who dies in a room without walls in a dungeon, or the thieving friends who tried to loot an old castle with whom they thought were just monks, but it turned out that they were all vampires who ate them in the end. Who writes this stuff? If I was a kid and read these stories, I'd never want to be an adventurer. I need a bed, please. Thank you. Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? Of course. It's all yours. You'll find your room immediately to your right. Enjoy your stay in Dagon Fel. I also sold all excess things that, well, with what money she had.
That's how I like it. Bold and direct.
Hello.
Come. I like you.
Excuse my manners, stranger. We don't get many visitors up here in Dagon Fel. So, what can I do for you? Maybe you're looking for some specific place? What specific place? The End of the World Trade House is the center of the village, near the watchtower. The Dwemer ruins of Mizuleft are southwest of town. The Shrine of Malakath is on Sheogorad Island, west of Mizuleft. Is that on this island? The Sanctus Shrine, a pilgrimage site sacred to the temple, is on a tiny island west of Sheogorad Island. The Nord wizard, Sorkville the Raven, occupies the old wizard's tower east of the village. Hamafarsio's ship to Tal Mora, Sadrith Mora, Tillerun, and Kul is the only travel service. Right, so on my map, I do see Sanctus Shrine. So this island is not listed, it's not named, but I guess it's called Sheogorad. This is the Sheogorad region. I guess the largest island is called Sheogorad. I need to go find that Dwemer, or sorry, what was it called? What do you sell? Oh, okay, I know. You're part of the Thieves Guild, aren't you? Okay, well I don't need to buy, I've got so many. I've got like 50 probes and lockpicks on me. What do you do? I'm Hirik the Lean, at your service. I'm in the guild. I figured so. So, who's Sorkville the Raven? The local Dark Elves don't approve of his necromancy. He gives me the creeps, too. You'll find his tower on the east side of town. Oh. Okay, well, I'm not here to go after him. But I was curious about latest rumors. Coringia is back in Dagon Fel, and when you see Coringia, you know there's smuggling going on. Interesting. This is not the door. The room, I mean. It's not the room. Must be this one. Or I wasn't paying attention and listening.
Speak up.
Interesting.
Head on.
Hello? Excuse my manners, stranger. We don't get many visitors up here in Dagon Fel. So what can I do for you? Maybe you're looking for some specific place? How about no, what rumors have you heard? Heard a shipmaster on the Tel Mora Dagon Fel run dropped a group of wizards and mercenaries off on a little island somewhere. I think that was a bunch of rogue Telvanni planning to set up a base. When it comes to Telvanni, I've heard so many things all my life. You can never really tell what's true, what's just exaggerated rumor. Oh, this must be the other side.
May the wind be on your back.
Not bad looking for a Nord. I'm just about 10 my lamps unlocked, Dark Elf, but feel free to look around if you're quick about it. What do you sell? Oh, I wish you had steel arrows. These chitin arrows are just useless. Thanks. Hello? I'm the Sarnar the Cleric. We're country folk here, Snow Urilvan. We don't stand on ceremony, so just go ahead and ask your question. What rumors have you heard of? Latest rumors. The Coringia is back. Oh, I've heard about that. Thank you. Has to be one of these rooms.
Care to talk? You're a welcome break from the
Must be
locals.
this one. Yeah. You get the floor. I'm paying. It's late. I'm gonna rest for a long time. The results of hard work and dedication always look like luck to saps, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. Okay, well, we don't need to stay here. Oh. I wouldn't mind taking the ship out of here to... Well, the nearest... Is it Talmora? Right up here? The nearest Telvanni town afterwards. I want to go to Voss, which is down here, then go up to the Ahimosa camp.
What's this about?
Alright, so... Did somebody say it was to the west? Looking at my map, there are Daedric shrines, and I see 2 of them to the west. I passed by them. There's a whole bunch of Glimmer runes. There's Daedric shrine to the east as well. Probably about half a dozen Glimmer runes around here. I need to hear what somebody else has to say about...
Head on.
Hello. Have you heard... What about latest rumors? Coringia. I don't need to hear about Coringia, thank you. Hey, Breton. I'm fine, stranger. I'm Rodent, and this is Dagon Fel. I guess you want to ask some questions like where do you get services in this town, this small? Good question. Latest rumors. Yeah, I heard about the Telvanni being dropped off. Get my journal all wet. Did it start with an O? Some kind of helm. I'll have to look for it. I've heard rumor in Dagon Fel that there was a wondrous helm to be found in the ruins on Niseralis. It is a large Daedric shrine far to the north of Ardfell, west of a place called Vass. It has been suggested I seek out the brothers Norvain, who have left recently to investigate the ruins. So west of Vass. I have that on my map. Looking at the map. Okay. Well, I guess I'll head in that direction then. Yeah. Might take a while. Down there. It's a shrine. Those look like orcs to me. 3 of them. Must be a shrine to Melocath then. Let's see orc. Daedric. Prince. We're far from where I need to be though. I assume that that's it ahead. It is west of Vass. That's where I was. And that's Vass right there. There's going to be Daedra and Cultus. Okay. This the 2 brothers? Hello? Greetings, friend. Are you here to explore these ruins? I guess I am. Excellent. My brother Darius and I were just discussing the same thing. Years ago, our father perished in these ruins. May he rest well. We wish to clear the place of the evil that resides inside. I believe that the more who will help us, the better. My brother believes that it is a matter of family honor and we must do it ourselves. Hello? I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Let's explore these ruins. Yes, my brother Dallin and I were planning on going in. However, we would like to wait for more help. Our father perished inside. We wish to avenge his death. I, however, believe that this is a matter of family honor and we should go it alone. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Excellent. My brother Darius is just discussing the same thing. Okay. Okay, well, you guys wait. We're gonna go inside. Would be nice to have help. Cultist.
You will die. You Inma.
I'm banging off his shield, he's banging off mine. Well, that's our soul gem. He's wearing full steel. Daedric ruin. Let's stick together and be ready to fight. You never know what you might get in one of these ruins. Some kind of legendary helm. Isn't that... that's Sheogorad, isn't it? We're up above.
You should have run while you had a chance.
Didn't know if you were going to attack or not. Ooh, nice sword, and it's light too. That'll sell for a good amount. Oh, this book will too. Well, not as much, but it will sell. I'm not an alchemist, nor do I want to be. As long as I have the coin, I'll buy the potions. Or loot them. It's not worth that much. I could sell that. Got it. No traps. Not really worth anything. Nagasta Kavada. Nah, just leave it. I already have that stupid book. I can't even read it. I'll just sell it. I guess... do I have slow fall spell? No, I don't. I should really buy that spell. I just noticed that my Cure Blight disease for myself is 2 mana. It's 2 magicka expensive for me to even cast it. So I really should have potions. Oh, this goes down. Maybe this will go where I was just looking. Hello?
Die. Fighting?
You are deceptionally tough. Huh. Not worth very much.
You will die where you stand.
Definitely not a hostage.
Hey!
Die, Nord. somebody behind me, isn't there? I've had enough of you cultists. Sap my strength.
Time I had some fun.
Kill him.
There's no escape.
Doesn't have any weapons on him.
Die. You
Little Bosmer Swit. Don't I have something? No. No, none of these. Scroll of Vigor. Okay, now you're in trouble.
Careful with that, friend.
Heal companion. Sorry about that.
I don't know. Maybe she's right.
I'm talking about your mother. Not worth anything. Not worth anything. Hey, get ready for a Jamora. Diamonds.
I must be going crazy.
Ruby.
Talking to myself like
Greater
this.
Soul Gem, Flame Atronach. And Sheogorad. Bottle sticking out of the wall. Interesting. Their father died in here, and I'm coming in here to clear it out for them. Well, I'm here for the helm, not for them. Not trapped. Okay, I've got a scroll just for this lock splitter. This is the helm I was looking for. It's an adamantine helm. By the 9. It's definitely more quality than this drag helm I've been wearing. Yes. Better quality. And it's magical too, is it not? Oh, there's no enchantment on it, but... Nice. That was it. That's all there is to the place. Well, it made it easy for the brothers. I wish I could, I wonder what would happen if I CV'd intervention from up here. Where would I go? I might end up in Nisus. Or Margan. Do they have a shrine there? But I want to go over here now. I have a Morag writ for somebody around here, this area. Well, we don't really need to go back to Dagon Fel. I'll head east from Dagon Fel, and we'll water walk south. Or I can head east to Dagon Fel and just check out the area, see where I can go from there on the ship. Passing by old Dwemer ruins. What Dwemer ruins aren't old, but these ones particularly do look old. Who's this? Just east of Dagon Fel. There's a chair and a fishing line there.
Khajiit has no time for you.
You don't know who I am. Greetings, Maik knows many things. What is your interest? You seek knowledge? Maik has much. Some of it verified by actual facts. Really? Mike should like Sunil. Yeah, you require a lot of money to make me happy, don't you, Mike? What do you know about anything? Becoming a lich. You wish to become a lich. It's very easy, my friend. Simply find the heart of a lich, combine it with the tongue of a dragon, and cook it with the flesh of a well-ridden horse. This combination is certain to make you undead. Okay. What do you know about dragons? Dragons? Oh, they're everywhere. You must fly very high to see most of them, though. The ones nearer the ground are very hard to see, being invisible. Horses. Horses. Oh, Mike loves horses, especially with good cream sauce. Have you ever had a mount? You would wish to ride upon a beast? There is a way. Go to one of the many Siltstrider ports and pay your fee. You wish for one for personal use? Bah! Walk if you must. Run if you are chased. Probably happens a lot to you. Moving corpses. This sounds frightening to Maik. The undead are nothing to be toyed with. What do you know about the mystery of the dwarves? There is no mystery. Maik knows all. The dwarves were here, and now they are not. They were very short folks, or perhaps they were not. It all depends on your perspective. I'm sure they thought that they were about the right height. The dwarfs, the Dwemer ghosts I ran into were all my height. They're not short. You say naked liches? A horrible thing indeed. If you see one, let Maik know. Maik wants to make sure to look in the other direction. Me too. And nudity? Ah, the beauty of the naked form. These Dunmers are rather prudish, are they not? Of course, there is an island you can reach filled with wonderful naked glistening bodies. It only appears when the moons are full. The rain falls, the seas run red, and it's Maik's birthday. Okay. Rope climbing. Climbing ropes that hang is too difficult. Maik prefers to climb the ones that are tied horizontally. Okay. Shrine of Boethia. You seek the shrine that is no longer there, an interesting concept. Look to the seas to the west. There lies what was once the shrine. Take a deep breath and begin your search. To the west. You said something about talking mudcrab merchants? Maik has heard of this. They've got all the money. Mudcrabs taking over everything. They already run Pelagiad. There's no such thing as a were-shark. I've only met one, but he was afraid of the water. Yes. See, in my mind, he represents the typical Khajiit. Let's try to get a trip down south. Dagon Fel is just to the west of here. I spoke to the Khajiit Maik, and he gave me information on a sunken shrine to Boethia off the coast near Hlaod. It's difficult to know whether or not this is true. The Khajiit seems to have a lot of ridiculous information. Most certainly ridiculous. Hlaod is way down there. But I did travel through here, and I did see... I wonder if it's this Ashurnanibi. The names of these Daedric shrines. I traveled right through here, and we went past a Daedric shrine on Siltstrider. So there might be something to that. I wonder if it is Boethia. What I was going to say a long time ago in my train of thoughts was I know of two magical swords. I'd just forgotten the names of them at the time. And apparently one is definitely here. Umbra. I've heard rumors of Umbra being in Vardenfell. Very powerful sword. There's another one, but I don't know if it's here, but it's tied to Boethia, which makes me wonder if I shouldn't go to that shrine west of Hlaod. There it is, Dagon Fel. Called Goldbrand. Probably one of the more powerful swords in existence. I'm definitely interested in that. I think it's a longsword, too. In all my traveling, I've learned to move very fast. But I want to spend the night here before we go off on a boring boat ride around northern Vardenfell. One more night.
What say you? Don't press your luck.
Ah, Magnus is
Your
up.
honor.
Nice new bright day. Why do I say these things? Sometimes when I do say them, Storms come.
Don't
Hello.
stand about. Get moving.
Remind me of Ada's Fire Ride. Welcome to the Edge of the World, friend, and I'm Helm of Tohan, shipmaster of Dagon Fel. What's your destination? If you like, I can tell you about the local services or point you to a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I might be able to help. Ah. I know I can make you like me more. I'm a very likable Dunmer. So, where can you take me? So, Tel Mora. Pretty close to where I want to go is Tel Mora. Sounds good to me.
I'm listening.
The
Go
storm
ahead.
stopped on the way out here. Oh, this just reminds me of Cedrith Mora. Actually, didn't we come here? We did, I think. Did we not? No, it was down here. It's Teller Run. I've never been here. We're close to where you were born, Julian. Must be true what they say about the Telvanni, that all that magic makes them crazy. I mean, why else would anyone live in a mushroom for Azura's sake? The helmet looks, kind of funny on you. Maybe it looks better in adamantine armor. But he's getting my hand-me-downs. Okay. Well, it's better than having no helmet. Where is that? Voss, according to my map, Voss is to the west of here, so I guess I'm staring at it. I'm gonna have to come through this whole Telvanni land and thoroughly explore all the towns one day. One day. Wait. Is this Voss? Guess so. Let me get to high ground so I can have a better look. There's supposed to be the tallest tower. I think isn't it Tel Voss? Are these Ashlanders? This is the Grayslands. Yep, these are Ashlanders. And they want us dead for some reason.
Your wounds are great. There is no escape. You
Die, Swit!
die, Fetcher.
This is the Grayslands, an area I've never been to before, and I was just trying to admire it before these Enwas came and ruined it for me. Tallest tower is supposed to be Tel Voss. And Tel Voss is northwest of Voss. This is Voss itself. The towns are so close to each other. Tel Mora's there. It just seems more like a tower. And this is Voss. That is such strange architecture. Bee nearby. What is this? Had enough of just looking at them. What is this place? Hello?
Go ahead.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Sadave Sadis. This is Voss Village. Tel Voss Tower, that's over to the west. Can I help you? Don't have many services here, I'm afraid. What do you do? I'm a noble by birth. My family wields considerable influence here in Morrowind. Well, some services are better than none. Oh, why is this locked? Go ahead, I'm listening. Is it possible for me to trade here in Voss? Voss is an old Velati farm village in the Grayslands. Dunmer have farmed here for centuries. Life's never been easy, and the Ashlanders have always raided and stolen our wick wheat and marshmallow. But our new Telvanni mage lord, Master Arion of Tel Voss, protects us from the Ashlanders, and he's grown us a fine new trade house and docks. Tel Voss is Master Arion's wizard tower. It's very strange. You have to see it to understand. Master Arion isn't afraid to try new things. I want to see it now.
Go ahead.
Hey, let's head for Varro Trade House. I know someone there who might have the kind of gift I'm looking for. Isn't that where you are? It's locked, though. By the 9. Why would a trade house be locked? Maybe we went in the wrong way. This looks like a bedroom. What is it you wanted to buy here? Right. There's a trader called Laris Amran who normally hangs around here. He buys and sells ingredients, potions, and magical items, and Mother does a lot of business through him. He might have something she'd like. Well, what are you looking for? Laris Amran.
I'm listening. Go
Hello.
ahead.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ferris Varl, and this is Voss Village. Telvoss Tower, that's over to the west. Can I help you? Don't have many services here, I'm afraid. Actually, I'm curious for spell making. What about levitate? If I create something that's cheaper, self. It'd be funny if I can levitate other people. Say 10. If that's the proper number. 10 to 10 for spell cost for 30 seconds. At least I'll be able to cast levitate then. Yes. Oh, what do I name it? Weak levitate. Yes. Another point to make is that a lot of these Telvanni towers, you have to levitate to go get around in there. Okay, so this is the actual trade house. Lennis or something?
At your service, Outlander.
Hello. Why, Jalan, hello. I haven't seen you in a long while. How is your lovely mother? And who is your new friend? Are you looking for anything in particular? Jalan says, hello, Laris. I'm just looking for something that Mother might like. What would your mother like? Ah, thoughtful gift for the esteemed Mashti, is it? I may have something suitable. As it happens, I just obtained a rather valuable and powerful item, a Twilight Balm amulet. Might that suit the lady? Only 1,000 gold. That's a gift. Julian says, let me see it. Yes, it's perfect. She'd love it, but I don't have that kind of money, or any money, really. Sunil Rovane, do you? I'd pay you back sometimes. You know what? You've been with me for a long time, and I've been holding on to all the gold. And although I'm training you for free, I'm going to give this for you. Alright, I'll pay. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be of service. Do give Mashti my regards when you see her, won't you? Twilight Balm amulet. Actually. Yes, I'm sure I can make you like me as well. What do you have? Just, ooh, you've got a lot of coin. And you buy just about everything. I have this sword. I'm wondering if you have any good potions. A potion of cure blight disease. I should actually carry one of those. Because I'm very vulnerable without it. I can cure a common disease, but not blight. You just have cheap potions of restore health. For having so much coin, that's all you have? Okay. Well, I made up for the loss. I made 2,000, and I just bought your thing for 1,000. You got it. Thank you. This should really help me get back on her good side. You're a real friend. I think it's time I told you the whole story about myself and my mission, if you still want to know. Of course I want to know. The first thing you should know is that my mother is not actually my mother by birth. No one has any idea of who my real parents are. Azura sent Mother a dream in which she told her to follow a black Kaguti into the Grazelands, and when she did, she found me as a baby, in the shadow of some rocks. Azura told her that it was her task to raise me to be a great warrior and that I had an important destiny. She had already been made an outcast by this time? Yes, although not for long. Azura told her that it was her fate to be in exile in order that she be left alone to concentrate all her energies on my upbringing. Why was she exiled? Like I said, it was before my time. Tribal politics. She upset some important people. If you really want to know about it, you can ask her yourself, but she doesn't like to talk about it. She gets upset because of all the lies that they tell her about her over in Ahimosa camp. There are some very vicious and untrue rumors. Okay, let's get back to the part about you being Naravar. Ah, yes, that. Look, you know who Indro Naravar was, don't you? The great Dunmer war chief from long ago who united our people against the Nords and Dwemer? Well, it doesn't matter whether you know who he was or not. Go and read a book if you care. What matters is that he was murdered by Vivek, Almalexia, and Soth the Sill, and Azura foretold that his spirit would one day be reborn to avenge himself and set things to rights in Morrowind by destroying Dagath and whatever profane sorcery the Tribunal used to steal their false godhood. In the prophecies, this reincarnated Nerevar is known as the Nerevarine. I know all about this, actually, and I know about... I didn't really hear that Vivek, Almalexia, and Soth the Sill killed him. Just that they used the Dwemer tools to make themselves into gods. And you think this is you? I know it sounds unbelievable. I find it hard to believe myself sometimes, but it's true. Azura has revealed her will and explained what must be done. I know I have a responsibility to fulfill, and however impossible it might seem, I have to try. Who could oppose Azura? I trust her to know what my destiny holds and what I am capable of. So Azura speaks to you? Well, not personally, no. She speaks to my mother through her dreams and visions. That's why I need to go home and consult her wisdom. She'll know what to do because Azura will advise her. I suppose we'd better go then. Yes, look, I know I've been very secretive about all of this, but I do have good reasons. If they knew about me, the Tribunal and their temple followers would hunt me down and destroy me. So would the Emperor. Come to that, since the Nerevarine is also prophesied to free Morrowind from the foreign invaders, so I must ask you to keep my secret. Very well, but all this is very difficult to believe. I understand, and I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm asking you to keep my secret, and maybe, you've been a good friend to me up until now, and I'm not accustomed to asking anyone for help. It's always just been me and my mother, but if you... I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. Thank you for everything. One of these days, I swear I'll do something you can thank me for. He grins. Come on, let's go.